Hey everyone, how you doing today? Thought I'd take another look at the workshop and see what's out there, and a lot of very cool creations again to see. So most of these today are for Reforged Eden 2. One didn't specify, but it plays real nice with Reforged Eden 2. And then there is one creation in Vanilla. So the very first creation here today is the LF Defender 2 by LyfeForce. And yeah, this is really cool ship here. It's kind of taking a look at its body design and hull work and colors and textures and the whole ball of wax here. It's that's a really cool looking profile on this ship here. It's kind of like a hammerhead design. At least I'm getting that kind of from this wide front end area. But then it's got this really cool feature right here too, where it kind of rounds off, makes a nice kind of smooth edge around there using actually a bunch of half blocks in a particular formation to pull that off. And that's cool because it's nice and thin there, and really cool block work on the inside of that as well. And obviously it's going up to the bridge. You've got this glass section kind of right above there, kind of splitting up the two sides here, kind of like hull armor. And we've got some pretty obvious looking weapon mount locations right over here. I'm sure this is tailored for a specific CPU, so that's probably why there's not guns there, and probably everything's kind of kept on the cheaper side of things, at least when you first get it. Oh yeah, and they got this emblem over here as well. That's cool. Okay, so we got a way in on the front side there. Like this kind of looks like, yeah, this would be another potential placeholder for a launcher style weapon. And yeah, over here it obviously looks like this is designed to hold some bigger thrusters in there, but it's using a smaller one for the time being. Again, I'm sure it's all dialing in that CPU to get it at a certain level to probably keep this relatively affordable to bring in game. Oh, and check out this back thruster housing. Oh, that's really cool. I love these flanged like metal plates off from the side of the big round thruster there. Obviously, it's got some blocks in there now, but again, it looks like it's designed to fit in a yep. And check that out. It's designed to fit in a couple drive thrusters in the back there. So definitely, there's going to be a lot of upgrade potential, I believe, with this ship. It's really built for that, and you can tell just by looking at it that it's kind of like stripped down stock. I'm sure, you know, to be in a flyable, functional state, but be relatively low on CPU as well. So we got a strafing thrust over in this area. And I think, did we have some more back over here? I don't think so at the time, but obviously it looks like this is set up to, yep, add another big drive thruster in the sides here to really amp up that strafing thrust on it. Taking a look at the top side. Yeah, I really like how this is working out here too. If you look at the color patterns and designs, like you got a big section of blue here, and it's kind of surrounded by a white, and then you got darker tones, a couple different shades of gray in the mix. Yeah, that looks really sharp. It really does. Oh yeah, this is like a thin block layer right here, so you got some kind of recessed texture lights in the mix there. That's a cool idea. I like that. Yeah, that's pretty slick. And then these the body lines out here in white going around the round features. And again, the round features really set this off, I think, because it's mostly rigid or angled, except for certain features throughout the ship. Obviously, this front end round piece here. You got two round pieces on the sides. And then, of course, you got the big round thrusters in the back, and the thrusters it comes with on the back, all being kind of in round shapes, which that's a great combination. Kind of mix up that round with the rigid angular shape on there. Just curious if this is a real long range radar here. It is not. Even that's a fake. Again, it's all for CPU. I'm sure the author would like to put on more expensive parts, but being nice to all the people that would sub this so they can get it in quicker and cheaper. into game and get going with the ship here. Yeah, very, very nice looking ship, though. I'm really excited to see the inside, too. So I think I'll come in through the back hangar door here. Let me adjust the lighting. And I'll turn the HUD back off again. I'll get out of God mode here, too. I like how that hangar door opens up. Oh, wow. Look at all the little the pieces there. You got kind of this, and then there's like two different ramps. One's kind of angular for cosmetic purposes, and the other one comes straight down. That's really wild. So inside the hangar, it looks like we got some auxiliary banks up here. So that looks like that would be for I'm guessing a shield part. Hold on, I'm gonna check the P menu options out here too. See if we had a we got sensory guns here. I'm gonna just turn on some of this stuff here. Round lights, and we'll leave the spotlights off. So aux bank 1. So I believe that again, that looks like it would be a the medium-sized shield parts up in there. We got some instructions here on how to add in constructors over here. That's very cool. So you kind of remove the block there. You can pop in, I believe, yeah, a lot of stuff over here. So I think all those boxes can go away, and you can put in a constructor here. Upgrade instructions located in engineering. Okay. Turn the light off again here. Oh, that's a cool looking corridor, hallway, and entryway with the sign. They kind of round and angular all at once there. That again is very, very cool. So over here we got some utility function on the other side. O2 medbay armor locker repair station. Can't get that one wrong. Storage controller up there. Some new RE2 displays. We got a, so it's asymmetrically done as well. So we got a this corridor would go up to the bridge. And then in here, it looks like we got a location to add in another big generator. So it's got one up there already, advanced generator. And again, really cool LCD here, actually, creating that that shape. Goes with the picture that, or goes with the ship really well. And I believe this plus mark is probably for repair bay. I think that said. It didn't say. I gotta go to engineering and look at the full readout list here. So oh, even over here we got another storage controller. Cargo box up there. Let's go down this way. Yeah, I like these corridors in here too. So we got a crew area. Oh, I really like that shower, how it's turned sideways like that. Yeah, it kind of really makes it look a lot different than your normal shower placement. Looks like we got a storage box over there, some more computer terminals. What's on the other side here? Oh yeah, our advanced generator upgrade location. There's a lot of room in here, and actually it looks like it could fit 2 more of those in here, not just one. One would fit in between the top and bottom one. So a lot of room for generators. Oh wow, check this out. Yeah, here's our big set of instructions here. So this kind of goes over everything in detail. Really nice, really nice. Love to see this in a ship. Really helps players when they get it and they kind of know what's going on and things like that. Also a tutorial video here as well. You can check that out on YouTube. Yeah, that's cool. Weapons and drills, turrets, reserve banks, auxiliary house, shield extenders, thrusters. So we've kind of seen some of the areas for thruster upgrades on the exterior. And then we have a bunch of different color schemes as well. So stock blue color, rebel red, and purple lightsaber. More colors on the workshop. In case this is not enough, there are more variations on the Steam Workshop post for this. I might use one of those here in a minute again. But we'll look at the rest of the ship here stock first. So we got our main shield up in here. Just curious if we're looking at a what kind of shield. Looks like a standard shield generator there. Again, I wouldn't doubt that because this is very much tailored down to be affordable with CPU and things like that, and trying to keep it pretty light, pretty low. I'm sure all these locations along here are for upgrades as well. I'm sure that talks about them over in this section there. So a bunch of places for the markings on the wall and whatnot. We do have a couple CPU cores in here. Looks like a couple improved cores, I'm guessing right now. So I wouldn't doubt it has a couple improved, maybe a couple basics in here. Or maybe just one basic. Interesting. Kind of have to do that sometimes with RE2, the way the cores are set up. Sometimes you need a little bit more CPU, where you got to add that second improved. But if you had like 2 basics and 1 improved, it's not enough. So there's no point on adding the second basic when you don't need it. So it kind of works that way sometimes. All right, so I think that was this ended up here. So I need to take that other hallway up to the bridge area here. Ooh, I like the round corridor here. Oh yeah, on the backside there, kind of round and rigid all at once, and yeah, that's cool. That's a cool looking hallway. A little bit different, not more just embracing the curves, which looks really good the way this is set up here. We got a hallway buzzing out this way. Oh, we got hydroponics. Nice. Okay, it looks like we got 18 grow plot locations over here. So he's kind of set up to add those grow plots right in here, like right now, pretty much. Yeah, I think you would remove the blocks. Yeah, you would remove these blocks and then place the. I had to figure that out. The ceilings look kind of tall, but it's kind of it's a little deceptive. It's only 2 blocks tall, and a couple of fridges and a food processor up on the back side there, and this is where you jog around when you're in space and you're waiting for some things to produce. You can run the track here. So in the inside, we got a nice look at the shield and the pentaxia tank right below there. And we got a lower corridor too. I guess I'll check that out first. So okay, this is our front end room where we've seen that ramp come down. Some utility function here with O2 and a med bay. And yeah, it looks really cool. I like the staircase kind of going up to the bridge area there too. And then of course the bridge. So up here it looks like we've got we got our medical bay kind of incorporated in this area here. Seeing all the specialized parts along the sides. Armor locker over there. We got our shower and detoxification. First aid room here. And cool looking terminal on the side there. And then yeah, that's pretty much right to the point here. Cool looking bridge display. I love it. Again, I really like that breakup between the block work on the top and the bottom here. And then we also have a piece of glass on the front there, kind of right above where that ramp would be. Well, not really. The ramp's a little further back. Or kind of below there. Yeah. Very, very cool. Place for a teleporter right here, I'm assuming. Yeah, again, I really love the hallway structure in here too. That's cool. That kind of works nice for the texture lights going along there as well. And different places to display some deco terminals and things like that in here. Very cool. Very cool build. I'm curious on its specs though. Obviously it was toned down quite a lot. I'm guessing right now I've seen 1 basic and 2 improved. So I'm going to guess this is a Core 4 right now. So anyway, unlock level 20. So not all the way to 25 either. Size class 4.25 or complexity. 24 forward, 12 strafing, 12 lift, 12 reverse, 12 down. No, I said that all wrong. 24 forward, 12 strafing, 24 lift, 24 reverse, and 24 down. Running 15 fuel tanks, 4 oxygen tanks. Pretty lightly armed right now. Just got some basic drone protection on it. 4th century guns. Does have a detector 4-hour and 58-minute build time. Does require some estrum and zacosium. I'm always going to say that word wrong, I swear. Little neo in there. You can expect a lot of this stuff for ACV in general, so not a shocker there at all. CPU stats on here. Yeah, oh wow, that's pretty low on CPU. Look at that. So it's kind of like set up so you can slam in some upgrades of your choosing without even updating the CPU on this. Got about 150,000 extra CPU left over, even at its current core configuration, which is a Core 4. Cool. Did get that right. So 1 basic, 2 improved on there. Alright, let's take a look at the storage. So we've got nicely labeled storage system here. Looks like we got a couple 160Ks, a couple 72Ks, a couple boxes here for farming, bridge cargo, a couple more boxes, 2 ammo controllers, 3 ammo controllers. Got number 1 at 168K, and then 2, and then an additional 320, 128K for harvest as well. And another labeled box there, and other than that, just your general stuff, fridges and whatnot. I want to check out the menu here too. Our stock shield is 16,364. Yeah, really cool, nice and upgradable. Okay, so we're gonna do one other thing here. We're gonna pick one of the colors. Let me get down to the. I'm going the wrong way. Let me turn. Oh, my light. Oh, it must be just really bright outside right now. I thought, no, it had to be this way, right? Yeah, here we are. So what do we go with? We're already blue. Let's try purple. Let's try the purple one. See how that works out. So let me steal the color code. If you haven't done this before, you kind of open up the LCD with the P key, and you can get in there. And then I basically highlight everything, hit Control C, and I will go over to get my color tool out, hop in there, go to configure, and then I'll this is usually already highlighted, and then I hold down shift, hit the bottom one, and hit paste, and then hit OK, and that swapped out some colors here. So now we are going to be the purple lightsaber style. That looks cool too. That's a different look. And again, there's more colors on the workshop post. So you can also do a red. That's a really neat setup when you can do all that. And all these colors will go together well with the grays. So you can kind of pick however you want it to be. So yeah, very cool. Again, this is the LF Defender 2 by LyfeForce. Reforged Eden 2 ship. Very nice. Let me power you off just to save a little bit of my performance here. And alright, so the next creation, one of 2 creations with roughly the same name today, but completely different creations. So this one is the Roughneck HG1 by Nexus, which is Nexiss. So it looks like we got a RE2 miner slash. I was trying to figure out if it did any salvage, and I don't think so. I think it's got some guns on it. Or a gun on it, and using laser drills. And it looks like it's running a full pack of laser drills. Well, kind of looks like it has 10. Maybe can they do that? Maybe they can. We do have spotlights on the front here. A very cool looking miner. It's kind of form fit, so it would fit in a pretty small area there. Plus, you got that Gatling gun, which I really find useful in game to have a Gatling gun on it. I know it's a little bit more expense CPU-wise to the creation. Plus, you need to have some form of ammo box in the build as well. But it's very useful. You get to an ore deposit or something, and it's got some drones flying around. Then you can deal with the drones and get the ore, which is just helpful. And you can use a miner for other little things, too. Sometimes I'll use a miner to go to one of those like abandoned POIs and shoot the sensory guns out with it and things like that. On the back side here, we've got a ton of utility function. A fridge, O2. It's like a controller of one origin. Could be a harvest. clone chamber, trauma station, constructor. Just a lot of stuff going on in here. And kind of that used rusty look with the texturing and things on here. We have a better detector right here too, the medium tier detector. Maybe that's the high end one for HVs and SVs. Actually, the official name on that is the advanced detector. Okay, almost forgot that. And yeah, other than that, it looks pretty much straightforward and to the point here. Check out the bottom side here real quick. I didn't really look at the bottom side of the last ship very much, but there's so much other ship to look at. Anyway. And we also got quite a barrage of spotlights that again, on a miner, especially one that would bore holes, you know, in the mining or nodes and things like that. Really helpful to have the spotlights. If you're at night and you're down in a mining hole somewhere, it is dark. It is so dark you can't see. Night vision will not help you. But the well-placed spotlights that light up the area will. So that is something to consider when building a miner that's going to go inside of mining holes and things like that. A lesson I learned recently too, and it really matters. It's can be the difference between night and day. Anyway, very, very cool miner here. Let's take a look at some numbers. So, unlock level 20, size class 1, 60 forward, 30 strafing, 120 lift, 60 reverse, and 42 down. Now, on the name, HG1, I would say that stands for high gravity. So, it certainly looks like it can perform in high gravity conditions here, especially with that a lot of lift thrust on here. It's running 8. Okay. Oh, it does have 2 industrial multi-tools. So I was getting that a little bit tripped up. I wasn't sure if I was looking at laser drills or a mix. It turns out it's a mix. So you got 8 laser drills, 2 industrial multi-drills, that advanced detector, and the Gatling gun. Hour and 15-minute build time. Doesn't use any Zacosium or Arrestrum at all here. So, yeah, very cool. It takes 4 gold ingot. And that's not a problem. I'm just kind of curious on what part uses that. Maybe that's the advanced detector or something like that. I was just kind of curious on what part actually called for that. And I'm really curious. So I'm so curious I'm going to find out. It's temporary. Don't worry, I'll put it back. Just want to see if that's... Nope, that's not it. Alright, it's back. There we go. So it must be something else on here that uses the 4 gold. I was just curious. I don't know if I've seen a part that directly required gold yet. So I was just trying to figure out what that was. A lot of, you know, these creations require the matrices and bridges, which require a lot of gold. And other parts require gold. But, yeah, I just wasn't sure. Still not quite sure. Just trying to see if there's any unusual parts. But I'm not really seeing anything. Anyway, let's take a look at the storage. So we got an ammo controller at 2250. Looks like we got 3 different boxes at 125. Our fridge on here, and then a harvest controller at just over 12k. And we also have a Mentaxid tank on here, which means we probably have a shield as well. Let me just take a look at that. 4320. CPU on this one is a Core 7. Let me just sort this to make sure that is correct. Yep. So 2 basics, 2 improved, 2 advanced. You're just checking out the... okay, we got the Mentaxid tank. And we have a shield on here. So it does not warp, which is totally fine as well. Just kind of curious on that. So yeah, it looks like a real good functional... high gravity miner that can also do salvaging and also shoot up drones and things, drones and sentry guns. So yeah, really useful in gameplay. Definitely like that. So again, this is the Roughneck HG1 by Nexus. Very, very cool. All right, let me power you down a second. And the next creation here. This is the RE2 Maverick by Spange. And this looks like a cool SV. I would say a fighter. It definitely looks like it's a fighter type. Oh, maybe more of a bomber than a fighter here. Yeah, it looks like we got some like missile turrets, or well, not turrets, launchers over here, and we got some bombs, I think, down here. Let's take a look at their names. Yep, EMP bomb. Oh, okay, shield takedown bomb launchers here, and then we've got rocket pods here, a medium, for shooting up the POI. A really slick design here. I like that. Again, using that X-Wing style cockpit, but in a completely different kind of shape and everything than an X-Wing, and it looks really good together. Like the red thrusters on there, and we got some quite a few. Well, we got some whites and dark grays and medium grays, and cool red texture lights and things like that. Embracing some wings. I like this this section back over here. You kind of see that that curve that goes right there. It kind of lines up to the other block. Then you got this recessed area with the texture lights in there. That looks really sharp. I like that. What is yeah, I like that on the sides there. Got some different textures there to give it a little I don't know, switch it up a little bit as you go through the hull. And a single forward thruster, it looks like. Yep, just a single forward thruster there. We got some strafing thrusters. Reverse thrusters are right over here, and somewhere, yeah, we got some down thrusters in the back. I'm sure we got some lift thrusters down below there. Oh yeah, right behind the landing gear. That's a cool setup with landing gear as well. So you got the two back ones, the one forward, actually double forward ones, but kind of more centered. And over here, and it looks like we got some cargo boxes on display right down there. Yeah, and other than that, it's just pretty much straightforward and to the point here. Curious about its shield. Let me do a little flying in the hull here. So we got a core, we got a detector. Oh, we got a additional shield part in here. So it's definitely going to be having a shield too. Yeah, there's our shield. Yep, everything kind of packed in there. It's amazing how much you can. Sometimes these don't look like they're big enough to hold much, but it's amazing how you can kind of conceal a lot of stuff in those areas there, which is really cool. All right, so let's take a look at some numbers here. So, unlock level 20, complexity 1, 54, 24 strafing, 56 lift, 24 reverse, 24 down. The secondary numbers are really high on this as well, so very agile creation. Your roll, pitch, and yaw. 2 fuel tanks, 2 oxygen tanks. We got all the weapons on here are medium tier. So we got 2 medium tier bomb launcher or EMP bomb launchers and 2 rocket pods. 41 minute and 40 second build time. It needs a variety of things. A lot of these parts are probably pertaining to the weapons on here, but nothing too challenging at all to get. Here's a couple of these plasma converters. I don't know if that is for particular a couple thrusters on here or not. It's possible. And if I were to bet if any of these thrusters were upgraded to plasma, I would bet the bottom ones. Yeah, check that out. Yeah, that's probably each one of these takes 2 of those plasma converters. Yeah, very, very cool. I love the shaping on it too, and just general looks and the I don't know, it's kind of sleek and with the red, kind of. It reminds me, even though I haven't seen anything like this in Star Wars, it reminds me of some kind of Imperial creation, but it's just a nice look, really. So. Other than that, yeah, again, this is the RE2 Maverick by Spange. Oh, wait a minute. We did not look at its storage. So we got an ammo controller at a little over 1748. Actually, 2 of those. So double that up. So like 34, I'm about 3,500 in total ammo storage. A couple boxes, our Pentaxa tank, and a couple more boxes. So, and also on shield. It comes stock with 6,766 on shield points. CPU wise, right there at a Core 5, it looks like here. Yeah, Core 5, 2 basic, 2 improved only. That also explains why it's fairly inexpensive for what it is, considering it is running or your medium or tier 2 style weaponry on it. So, yeah, very cool. Again, the RE2 Maverick by Spange. Alright, so the next creation here. This is the Demon RE2 by Mark O. Solo. And another like SV fighter. Different weapon loadout, different design elements on it. Looks pretty cool. Looks like you're gonna have good visibility. Kind of got this this nose area for the AI to be shooting at when you're attacking things here. Just want to identify these weapons real quick. We got railguns, medium, and laser cannons, medium. So it looks like a lot of people are kind of just skipping the tier 1s and going right for the tier 2s here, which is probably not a bad idea. Oh, wait a minute. We've got some other things going on here, too. These are cool. Flare. Oh, flare launchers. So that's cool. So when the missiles and things come at you, you can launch your flares. And I haven't tried these in game yet, but I imagine if they work correctly, it should be like real life with fighters and trying to not get hit by missiles and things like that. They send out the flares so the missiles will shoot for them and not the main ship or the main aircraft, I should say. Cool looking thruster housings. Love the LCDs going over the back there. That's a nice touch there. Yeah, yep. We got some logos on here. Oh, we got some. Oh, that's sneaky. So there must be a sensor picking me up here. So it opens up a trauma station hatch location and O2 on the other side in the back. And oh yeah, some cool LCDs going along the side hull as well. Quite a bit of stuff going on in here. Like an animated one of the RE2 new deco items to put on a creation there. And I just want to see, we got a yeah, armored cockpit. A lot of hit points on these armored cockpits, which is really cool comparatively speaking to the average hit points of a hardened steel block. So it does look like a hardened steel build on this one, unless it fluctuates. Kind of looks like most of it is hard steel. So kind of set up, you know, again, set up for combat. Probably POI combat, maybe other things. And a quick fly through the inside here. I just want to see what's going on. So it looks like we got a little bit of extra room in here too. Got a generator, a couple CPU blocks. This is kind of a bit of a screw up right now. I don't know if this is vanilla or RE, but one of the two, the texture or something changed on one of the CPU blocks. I believe I don't know, either superior or the advanced, but they kind of turned pink. So that is nothing to do with the author. I got the same thing on my creations. Taxi tank down there. Got a controller in here as well. Alright, well, let's take a look at some specs here. So unlock level 25, size class 1. 39 forward, 24 strafing, 39 lift, 39 reverse, 27 down. Secondary numbers are all really good too as well. 50 on the roll and yaw and 77 on pitch. 5 fuel tanks, 4 oxygen tanks. Got the 2 rail guns, the 2 laser cannons, an advanced detector on here again. And I didn't see these 2 light laser turrets and of course those flare launchers. So yeah, a couple turrets on here too. They're being sneaky right now. Let me have those come out. Yeah, I missed those. I didn't even see that when I was looking at that. So very, very cool there. Storage wise, nicely labeled storage. So we got meds, combat gear, ship ammo. So we got, wow, it holds a lot of ammo. 18k of ammo on here. And we got our Pentaxid tank. Our shield strength is stocked at 9351. Let's keep in mind this is a hardened steel hull as well. Just kind of curious on the last creation here too. Looks like it's mixed materials. And I got some combat steel, and some carbon and other materials in between that. So, yeah, very, very cool. Again, this is the Demon RE2 by Marco Solo. Very, very cool. All right, so the next build, here, let me turn this off a second. This is also a Roughneck, but obviously a completely different Roughneck than the last Roughneck we looked at. This is the Roughneck MK1 LS by Bear the Merc. And this is actually, I believe this is a HV? Yeah, this is a HV. Cool looking, like, utility truck. Oh, wow, this is actually a miner. Oh, yeah, it's embracing the, using one of these kind of turret miners on an HV that is pointed straight down to the ground. So this actually does work. It's actually kind of a low-cost way of doing mining, rather than having individual drills and going through boreholes and things like that. You just kind of go up above your node and hit it and hop into the turret and go to town on it. So this, yeah, it's a pretty cool technique. So beyond just looking really cool, it actually does function as a miner. Plus, it's got drone defense. Cool looking cabin here. Got a fridge, passenger seat. Got our detector right in there. Got our front window there. Got a hood scoop. We're running. Yeah, it needs that good air intake there for the probably the big I don't know, turbocharged V8 or something going on in here. Maybe it's a big diesel. That could be too. That's cool. I like the bumper. Cool looking wheels. I like the got the step up ramps there on the side. Cargo box over here. And again, that's a really cool looking drill setup here too. I like the framing work on there. It does look like it would like swivel upward or something too. And this is really cool how that turret is mounted there too, kind of on the frame piece above it. Yeah, I've seen a few creations by this author. Typically kind of creates kind of more realistic types of creations, a lot of vehicles and things like that, and it's really cool to see. I like to see this this breakup, different design ideas and things like that, and these always are so detailed too. Obviously, this needs a good needs to go in the car wash at some point in time. It does have a lot of you know, dirt and stuff on it right now, but that's all right. You know, it's I like the headlights too. Yeah, very, very nice. Very nice. And a functional miner. It does not look like it's going to be very expensive either. So let's take a look at some numbers here. Unlock level 20. Size class 0.48. 88 forward, 9 strafing, 18 reverse. And yeah, it's a HV, so it doesn't go up and down. Turns really good. Pitch, yaw, and roll are all the way up there. Detector, got your drill turret and a light Gatling turret that we've seen on the top side. And check this out, 16-minute, 40-second build time. Maybe that mining turret on there might need some of this stuff over here. That's would be my best guess right now. But other than that, yeah, real low quantities of estrum and zirconium. And does not take too much there. CPU-wise, it is a very inexpensive Core 1 creation here. And fits right in there at 5,000 CPU. This was the one I wasn't sure if it was for vanilla or reforging 1 or 2. I don't recall that it said, but it works with it appears or it just works with all of them, so it doesn't matter. So it's just universal between your different versions of the game here. A lot of these low tier creations like this will work across the board. That extends to like starter CVs as well. No shield on here. I didn't really expect that. Not for that CPU tier. Quite a few P menu options there for mining lights, Gatling turret, stationary mode, spotlights. You got our drill turret. You can turn that on or off, save power. Yeah, very cool. Very cool creation again. So this is the Roughneck MK1 LS by Bear the Merc. Not to be confused with the other Roughneck we looked at over there, which was a SV high gravity miner salvager shooter. All right. Anyway, let me power this off. And all right, so the next creation, I'm showing a secondary creation by the same author, but it kind of goes with the first creation, and it's much smaller than the first creation. So this is really cool, by the way. I just gotta say, this is the LHA Iruma, or Iruma by armsyura. Again, it's a translation, but I've looked at a few creations from this author now, and really impressive. And this one's no exception. Check out this. This is a carrier for sure, but it is like a real world like carrier, and it's looks really good as well. The shaping, the way the front of the ship of, well, it is a ship. I mean, just it's got this part here, the water break, and the way this comes up to the front of the flight deck. And oh yeah, oh this almost, oh wow, that's a trip. It almost looks like that is like either a door that opens up to torpedo tubes, and I'm thinking that is the case here. Kind of like a, have you ever seen the doors that open up in like a circular pattern? I think that was what was being done here, and that would be like a torpedo, or the edge of a torpedo, but this is also kind of covering up your reverse thrusters right there. Yes. That looks really cool too. This whole shape formation right over here. Got a couple like side. Oh, that's thrusters in there. Oh, check that out. That is pretty wild. That's a way to discreetly hide the thrusters, and the author obviously is trying to hide those thrusters on a build like this because they just wouldn't look correct. Really cool bridge area here too. I like that. The whole island here, and obviously, oh, we got some doors going down in the inside here on the flight deck as well. Well, that's cool. Yeah, this is really carrier looking. Very, very much carrier looking here. Like ship, real world ship carrier. Oh, I like that too. It's got another thing. Oh, this is meant to look like a chain mechanism or something, I believe. Like a landing thing, so you can deploy other crafts, watercrafts, or amphibious vehicles and things like that on it. Wow, this is really cool. The shaping is awesome. Oh, I love this too. This open port here. This is again something you might see on a real world carrier. That would be your oh yeah, the big elevator to bring the aircraft from the hangar up to the flight deck. Oh, that's slick. That is slick. Take a look at the backside here. A little bit more. So we got some other thrusters that are kind of hidden away in there. A lot of places for turrets on the backside here. And here's our down thrusters. Nice job on concealing the thrusters there, but kind of having them like so you know they're there, but they're kind of concealed. And this side is different too, so it's kind of asymmetrically done here too throughout the hull of the ship. Pretty much the whole thing, I think. Even the flight deck is it's symmetrical there, but asymmetrical at the backside, which makes a lot of sense as well. That's really cool. Again, really, I dig this big antenna radar setup here. It's actually, oh, it's got some turrets in there too. Oh, that's cool. So a couple turrets way up there, and the way they're kind of angled and everything, it kind of looks like it's part of the structure right now. But obviously they can turn and shoot and do their thing. Plus we actually have a radar here, and we've got a an offline protection. I think that's still what that is, right? Yes. But that looks cool. It's another spinny part, and fits really well with what you'd want to see on top of here. And then we've got this, another like sensor type of radar control mechanism. And this is pretty interesting too. We got this this piece here. I'm not exactly sure what that would be. Probably another form of detector or something like that. But that looks really cool. Kind of fits there. Another turret mount on the side there. And then again, the whole bottom of the ship is done in red, which kind of goes just below the water line there. A very, very cool looking ship. I really dig this. Yeah, nice. So before I jump inside it, the other creation by the same author was this fighter that I just felt was really appropriate to throw up there as well. We'll take a look at the specs on this in a little bit here too, but yeah, it looks like a fighter. It looks like it's actually armed and dangerous as well. We've got some missiles on the side and things. I'll get back to that in a second, though. Just wanted that was the other creation I just seen. Kind of came through, and I'm like, you know, that's a perfect fit to put on the flight deck here. And the only thing I didn't really look at is the bottom side here yet. Looks like we got some more torpedo tubes out the back side here. That's cool. I like how this is set up here too, with the that thin plate kind of below the thrusters. Again, a lot of this was kind of set up to conceal the thrusters a lot. So you just, you know, they look like... Actually, in this case, you know, maybe I'm wrong on the torpedo thing. These would be your yeah, just your spinny blades. I keep on wanting to call it a rudder, but it's not that either. So, man, I cannot think of the actual words right now. Apologize for that, but that is really, really cool. All right, so here I'm gonna get out of God mode here, and let's adjust the lighting. Try to keep a little bit of stuff going on in there. This is really slick too. So yeah, using it in game too. You do have like a big launch platform here, big hangar door, and that looks really cool. Just looking out the back side here too. Definitely like that. So we got a big hangar area here again with our elevator that would go up there to the flight deck. I wish you could make those work. Oh my goodness, that would be cool. There is a RE part, but it's not big enough or capable of really doing that. I mean, if the game was really doing the moving parts the way I would want it to, it would be essentially where you could define an area of blocks and call it its own thing. And then attach that and set up like linkage to your main creation from it. So then you could have control on it. You could rotate those parts. You could move them from point A to point B. You could angle them out. It'd give you a lot of options. That would be slick to see in a voxel type of game. I don't think I've seen that done before though, in any games I've seen so far. So yeah, nice clean hangar area here. Pretty much left open. A lot of oxygen tanks on the one side. Over here we got some utility with O2 and a med bay. And obviously we got an elevator going up there, so we'll get back to that. Just keep on walking this way. So it looks like we've got locations here to add, I would believe, a whole bunch of shield parts, I think. So it looks like 3... If I'm getting that right, I'm not sure. It would obviously fit like some shield parts in here, and I think that's what it's for, but don't quote me on that. I could be wrong. Because I see that T in there, and maybe that's meaning turbine, which is a possibility as well. I think a turbine would fit there. 3x6 turbine. Yeah, actually, maybe that is the case. not shield parts there. So 2 of those and 2 more on the other side. So that would be 4 like big plasma turbines, if I'm getting that right. And then over here we got a DB. Diabolical. God, you know, it could fit a lot of parts here too, but that could be, I don't know. I don't even want to quite speculate yet. I'm sure someone in comments will bring it up and say, oh, that means blah, 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 and I'll be like, duh, why didn't I figure that out? Oh, and then, yeah, this is that. Here, I'm going to get back in God mode temporarily here. The way up to the flight deck. Oh, look how that opens up. Oh, it conceals the hangar door under all these other doors. That's cool. That is really cool. So then you don't have to look at the big old hangar door, which kind of looks out of place often, depending on the build. And we got a warp drive up in here, kind of on display. Very, very cool. All right, here, I'll get back out of God mode, and let's check out. First, this room. Looks like we got an elevator in here, too. We had an elevator back that way a little bit more. Yeah, I'll do the back elevator here. Let me try to run. I need some berry juice. Or milkshakes. That's what I need. All right, so let's... oh, so this elevator goes to the back side. So it looks like we have a room. Yeah, very interesting. Kind of almost looks like it could be like a holodeck or something like that. Or just a general, you set up different things in the room, depending on what your needs are at the time. And I think that's the only place this elevator goes to. So let's go to the other elevator. There. A little bit of a walking trip. Alright, so now we're getting into some interior space here. Oh wow, I didn't even notice this when I was walking in the hangar. We do have like a walk path up along the top here that goes to various rooms off the sides here, it looks like. And where does this go? Yeah, it's a bookshelf, some places to sit. It's like a crew room over here, and probably more crew rooms along here. Like the walls, and using some of the some different blocks in there to give it some close-up detail when you're walking through here. It's hard to do that with CVs. I mean, the blocks are so big. And we got a bathroom on the back here. And let's go forward this way. Ah, then we got our medical or build or area over here. Very nice. Well, looks like we all have all the specialized equipment, some beds. Got our med bay itself right over there, place for the crew. And okay, so this elevator stops there. And there is, just curious, if I go all the way forward, does it loop around? Nope. Okay. So we got an elevator on the other side too. Now the other side's gonna also have the bridge on it. So let's take this one. All right. So over here, it looks like we have a cafeteria type of thing. Mess hall, fridges, and all that fun stuff in there. And let's see, back out to the catwalk there. And I think we got another elevator there. I believe that's probably gonna go to the bridge. And it looks like we've got some more crew rooms and maybe another bathroom at the end of the hall. Yep. And yep. Oh, there's another room right here too. I'll check this out. So I believe we're at the flight deck now. So this would, yep, get us out to the flight deck, and then we've got a meeting place here with some utility function. This would go out to locker room, showers, bathroom, and this also goes the other direction here too. Ah, okay. So this would be more of like a planning room, like a table set up here, and this probably also goes back out to the flight deck. Yep. Very cool. And then we're getting up to the bridge. And we got another door out the back right here, which, oh yeah, gets to an elevated position here. I like how you can walk along this area, at least in the back here as well. And we got our captain's seat, and it looks like we got a co-pilot seat over here as well. And yeah, check out that glasswork here. Here, I'll get a god mode now. I like that too, how that's angled that way. That really fits well with the whole design of this creation here. Yeah, very, very cool looking ship. Definitely a ship. Alright, so let's take a look at some numbers here. So unlock level 25, size class 9, 43 forward, 23 strafing, 30 lift, 43 reverse, 30 down. Got 20 fuel tanks, 13 oxygen tanks. Looks like it has some weapons on here. Actually, 6 retractable cannon turrets, sentry gun, and 2 light laser turrets, a detector. 12-hour and 13-minute build time. Yeah, it doesn't take anything too special or fancy here either. CPU wise, it is it's like it's dialed in. It's here, we'll check out the CPU, but God, what is this, a Core 7? I'm just taking a stab at that. Yeah, Core 7. Cool. Yeah, 2 basics, 2 improved, 2 advanced. Just wanted to see what we got going on down in this department as well. So we do have a warp drive and pentaxia tank. We have a shield on here. Pretty big shield to start with. Probably a lot due to blocks. Could have some additional shield parts though too, but 66,249 for its shield. And storage. There we are. So it looks like we got 2 320s for ammo. And we have a lot of boxes. We got some more controllers over here. Looks like we got, let's see, 1, 2, looks like 3 640s for regular storage. And I think that pretty much does it. We got, so yeah, 3 640s for that, plus 2 320s for ammo. Obviously a lot of closets and things like that with the crew quarters. Yeah, very, very cool. Love the build here. That looks slick. In fact, hold on. I gotta do one last thing here. I think I got the SV properly docked. So here I'm gonna thrusters already on. Let's get this off in the water where it belongs. Well. Sorry, I think the game just glitched out on me there, or something. I bumped something. Here, let's go down to the water again. Oh, this must be really shallow, is why. Yeah, this isn't quite right. The lake here is just very, very shallow. So anyway, you get the idea. And that looks even cool, even though it's not in the water quite all the way. But yeah, looks really, really cool. All right, so the secondary creation here is, we'll take a look at the numbers and specs on this fighter. And this is the TF-26 Bahamut fighter here. So, yeah, slick looking design. It looks like it's set up, it can also dock on a wall, it looks like, as well as the ground. That's interesting. Like the thrusters here, the strafing thrusters are kind of inverted. So they probably don't look as much like thrusters, but they still function the same. They're just kind of going in the opposite direction there. I like these. Oh, that's perfect, actually. With the wing, there's a wing part that is like that. And then this part will like fit onto that, and it looks very appropriate, actually. That's cool. That is a really cool way to hang off the weapons on the side there. And just a quick look at what those are. Bomb launchers, medium. And we got 2 laser cannons for your shield takedown. That's an antenna, or not wing part, actually. Yeah, and all the thrusters are kind of inverted on this, too. It's just, it kind of looks cool. It makes it look like an intake rather than a weird thruster that would be coming off the front of an aircraft, which wouldn't make much sense in reality. Again, using the X-Wing cockpit. This has been pretty popular as of late here. So, it's a quick look at the specs on here. It is unlock level 25, complexity 1 or size class, 109 forward, 46 strafing, 56 lift, 71 reverse. Secondary numbers are very high. Extremely agile craft here. 3 fuel tanks, 2 oxygen tanks. I think we looked at the weapons already on here. And hour and 13-minute build time. Looks like it's using plasma thrusters on here. And that's probably why we're seeing really big numbers here with the maneuverability of the creation. Devices, looks like this is a Core 7 build here. And CPU wise, yep, fits right in there very nicely. So yeah, again, just really cool build. Goes well with the carrier. And it's pretty right to the point. Got an ammo controller at 2230 and a Pentaxa tank. Speaking of that, it also has a shield at 9,942. I don't think it warps. No, I don't think this is a warp creation. I don't think it'd be really tough to fit a warp drive in there. I think the warp drive is the same size as like the whole back of the ship here. So yeah, very cool builds here. Again, this is actually like 2 things. This is the LHA Iruma and also the TF-26 Bahamut by armsyura. If I probably mispronounced that or said it wrong, but very cool build again. I'm seeing quite a few builds from the same author as of late, and really inspired builds. Definitely like those. All right, so let's. I'm gonna get out of here real quick and go over to vanilla. Okay, so the last build of the day is the Sunrise by. Well, I'm going to have a hard time saying the author name here. By Reg Haley. Oh, sorry. It is RAGHAILLIGH is the author name on this. And this is a pretty big CV. It looks like kind of looks like it's doing some mining here, but I'm not sure if those are mining drills or not. And check this out. That's, yeah, cool looking build design. Definitely like the shaping of the ship and everything like that. Kind of a darkly colored ship. A lot of guns and things on it, so I would definitely say this probably has a focus on combat, but maybe it's just kind of does a lot of things as well. Take a look at the front side here. I want to see what these are. Okay, they are drills. Okay, I was kind of curious about that. So it looks like it does some mining as well. And we got some pulse lasers and drills on the front side. So you can grab them asteroids as you're shooting up the bad guys in the area. Cool looking side strafing thrusters over there. And looks like we got a top area into probably a hangar on the inside. Kind of looks like it definitely have the room for that. It's a pretty big ship. A lot of guns. A lot of guns on the bottom side over here as well. Got some lift thrust there. Looks like we got another access point into the hangar. Oh, even protected by a secondary door there. Wow, yeah. That's a big ship here. Oh, it's actually it's got green in there. I didn't notice that from the other angle. It looked all dark, but no, it's actually got some different colors going on in here in the hull. Interesting. It's probably this lighting that I've got that's not doing it much justice there, but I don't think I can adjust it really much better. I like this tail section here. Kind of almost like a, yeah, almost kind of like the rear part of an aircraft a little bit. It winds up again. A lot of gun positions on the sides. Kind of looks like it's almost like could be more of a broadside type of creation, but not necessarily, because there's a lot of weaponry on the front side as well. So yeah, kind of just all around, shoot everything in the area kind of creation. And I kind of like how this turret's mounted kind of in there. There's, oh, it's kind of like tucked in there as well. A bunch of turrets on the side. And we got kind of a lighter white bottom. And some different markings here coming into the rear hangar door. Like the thruster housings there. Oh, look at that. We got another one of these offline protection. Twice I've seen those on a creation today. We got radar. This is vanilla, so I already know it's not a long-range radar. Unfortunately, vanilla does not have those, as far as I know, unless something changed. And then our bridge section looks like it would be over here. Yeah, so I am seeing a pilot seat down in there. Wow, is that a double-layered bridge? Oh yeah, look at that. We got a glass outer layer and a glass inner layer there. Double the protection. Got some other areas kind of peering into the ship here. Glass area there. Yeah, very, very cool. Cool shape and everything like that. And let's see how the bottom side. Yeah, looks like it's got a bunch of landing gear there to kind of hold everything up. All right, well, let's get aboard here. I will get out of God mode and turn down the lights a little bit. We'll see how that works out. Oh yeah, oh, kind of a more of a green look on the inside, or green lighting, I'd say. Some green coloring though too. So big hangar area. Oh, I didn't even notice this. So we've got a like another ramp that would go down. Yep, below here. And, oh, got some security up over there. Oh, interesting. So it kind of walks up to elevator on either side of the hangar there. We got a repair bay, and our console's right in that section there. And this is gonna, oh, another ramp going down to the front side here. This would be our way into the front of the hangar, so it's a pass-through hangar as well, so come in and out either way there. Some different looking block work up over here. Kind of that's interesting. You got the green and the blue in there, and we can see some storage controller kind of wrapping across here as kind of like a framing piece. Uh-oh. Was this never fixed? Nah. This is it's not a problem with the ship. It's a problem with the staircases, the 45-degree ones. I'm perfectly flat in this case too, and they don't actually work to walk up them, which is a problem that really needs to be fixed in the main game, I think. So anyway, I'll try to leap up here. All right, that ain't working. I'll just jet back up there. All right, I'll turn that back off. Let's see. So we still go up, but we got a side area over here. So kind of like a bulkhead area here. So you got some thruster access in the room, and kind of a catwalk up over there with some more staircases. Gravity generator. And then we're getting into command and logistics. Science wing, medbay, cryo chambers. Oh wow, okay, so we got a bunch of stuff going on up here. So it looks like we got a full medbay over here. Really illuminated in this area. That's cool. It's all the specialized equipment. What is down over this way? Okay, so nothing right there. So we go off to this direction as well. I've got kind of marble floors and things like that. Sorry about the jetpack. You hear that every time I walk now. Oh, this just keeps on going. Wow. Okay, so this is we're kind of on the edges of the hangar here. No, this isn't the same hangar. Yeah, this is like another hangar from the top side. Okay, so it is separated. Oh, weird. I could walk up the 45-degree block, but I can't walk up the 45-degree staircase. That's interesting. Again, it's nothing to do with the author. That's just a problem in the game. And so up here, it looks like we got kind of a mess hall, our kitchen area, places to sit, things like that. A gravity generator for the front part of the ship. Interesting setup in here. So what is, oh, so we got grow plots as well. I have to do a count here, but yeah, quite a lot of grow plots in the area. And this kind of loops right back. Oh, so that's appropriately placed right next to the farming section as well. Here, we'll go back out this way. And then this is that other hangar. So yeah, it doesn't meet up with the big hangar on the bottom there. So just a separate one, and this is where those top doors come into play at. And a couple of staircases over here, so I should be able to walk up the 22.5 degree staircases without issue. I think we walked along here already. So let me let's go up one of these staircases here. Yeah, those work fine. That's kind of why I almost always use, if I'm going to use a staircase, I almost always use that model, or a one at 22.5 degrees for that reason, because the other ones just don't work. They just don't function. Never have. Alright, well, I'm going to keep on going forward here. Quite a few rooms. Looks like we got another elevator out in this area, and is this gonna go back into the hangar space? And really interesting with the stuff on the ceiling here. It's kind of got a almost like a, I don't know, like a Tetris look or something like that. It's unique. It's very unique. We got a lot of these cryo chambers over here. And kind of a bulkhead area there. Oh, wait a minute. Now I can walk up this one? I can't walk up the other one, but I can walk up this one. I'm so confused. Maybe it's the angle of the staircase in relation to the creations angle. I don't know, but kind of weird. All right, so I'm a little lost at this point, but yeah, I think go this way. No, I did see that. I did see this. Let's take this staircase. Yeah, I guess I just came through here. Trying to find the bridge area here from inside the ship. I might backtrack and go up to the bridge and then figure out how that connects. It's probably, I'm missing something, I'm sure. One of these elevators probably gets me here. Yeah, weirdly speaking, this staircase doesn't work, but you just see me walk up another one that I thought was like the same thing. And it works on this side. Am I tilted a little bit? Is it not like flush on the ground? I thought it was like landed on a pad and it had to be. So maybe it's just a little bit off. Yeah, it kind of looks a little bit crooked now that I look at it. Alright, well, here, I tell you what, I'm going to go into God mode a second, and I'm going to buzz up stairs here to the, we'll start from the bridge, and we'll try to get through here. I got to figure out how that connects to the lower part of the ship here. Alright, so the double glass plane bridge for extra protection. And let's see, that gets into a, we got Wi-Fi in here. RCS, it looks like. Elevator, this goes out to, oh, that glassed off room that we've seen from the outside there. And, oh, here's production. Okay, so yeah, I like the trim around the production area there. Different color tone, kind of green lighting in here. A couple advanced constructors, some boxes. Looks like obvious places for more stuff. Our CPU core area, as well as RCS and the main core. A couple of storage controllers here. And what is this? Oh, wow. Okay, so now we're into, maybe I just need to go straight across because it says the same area. Like, if I go this way, will that get me into the areas I was into already? Maybe that's how this all connects. Yeah, I bet you that's, yeah, I've been here. So I didn't go through this last time. That's where I went wrong going through the ship. So it looks like we got our shield room here. A cool looking display for the shield there. Oh yeah, and this one, yeah. Maybe I just can't go up the staircases on the one side, but I can the other. Because I gotta think it's maybe just a smidgen crooked, and it looks that way too. So, and this gets us up into that secondary hangar. Okay, it's all starting to make sense now. I missed a corridor before, so that was didn't find my way. Let's go straight back this way. Oh. Uh-oh. All right, little trap right there. Looks like we got a couple advanced generators back here. Our warp drive, some fuel tanks. This is probably engineering room. Some container extensions. And a fuel room in the back here. And probably some more fuel off to this side. Or, oh, some fuel, yep. Oh yeah, very cool, very cool. Big ship, big ship. I think I might have missed some areas in here, but does happen on some really big creations now and then. Well, let's take a look at some numbers here. Get the lights back on too. All right, so unlock level 25, size class 7. Oh, I thought this would be higher size class than that. Again, this is a pretty big ship, so yeah, it's only 748, just about 8, but 101 forward, 16 strafing, 35 lift, 17 reverse, 35 down, 28 fuel tanks, 14 oxygen tanks. Quite a lot of weaponry here. It looks like they're all set to the weapons limits for vanilla, as far as I can tell. But it's definitely hitting like a lot of the weapons. Man, these, I remember these. It's been a while. It's been so long since I did anything really with vanilla that I'm so used to like RE1 and then going on to RE2 weapons that these look almost foreign to me now or something. It's so weird. 21 hour and 4 minute build time. This also uses like 2 gold ingots. Interesting. Other than that, yeah, it's not too bad. Some estrum and zirconium. And let's check out some other things here. CPU wise, set up for vanilla tier 4, which gives you 10 million CPU. It's using just over half of that, so a lot of extra CPU there as well. Devices, well, I don't know. I guess it calls that a core 5. It makes sense. It's your main core, 4 tier T4 cores. It's been a while. Been several years, I think, since I looked at anything in vanilla there with the core setup. You do get a lot of CPU in vanilla at tier 4 on the CV though. It does give you a lot. So you do have some P menu options here for like a red alert. Main lights, gravity generator, constructor power. Cool option there. Oh, I don't have the oxygen on. There it goes. Let's see. Let's take a look at the storage. So we got a container controller main hold, which is 152K. Ammo controller, 320K. A harvest controller, which this also does mining. So 194K for that. Oxygen tanks, and that some fridges and things. Oh, wait a minute. Docking load bay, that's another 320 there. And that one's a box. That one is a box. Just kind of taking a look at the rest of them. So it looks like 4 different controllers. It does have that 320 in the mix as well. And just last thing, I just want to see its base hull block. It looks like we are built out of hardened steel and some combat steel. Looks like it's going to be kind of mixed materials depending on where you're, what part's trying to be defended. And I gotta think that there's, okay, so the, I didn't, oh yeah, I did see this room. Yeah, we walked the farm and this was that. I didn't realize that was the front of the ship with the window there. Okay. So again, yeah, very, very cool. This is the Sunrise by Raghalia. I don't know how to say your name. I'm so sorry. That is a hard one to pronounce there, I gotta say. But yeah, very cool shape and design on the ship. Definitely cool. So other than that, that is all the creations this week. Next week, I might have some tanks from a previous challenge I'll try to bring into the mix of whatever else comes out to the workshop, and we'll see how it goes. So other than that, y'all have yourself a great afternoon or night or whatever, and I will talk to you later.